The much-anticipated fight between Canelo Alvarez and Edgar Berlanga has generated immense excitement, with both boxers expressing their views in the lead-up to the showdown. The tension between the two fighters, which began at their previous press conference, remains palpable. However, this time, Canelo Alvarez adopted a more composed and relaxed demeanor. Understanding that Berlanga's trash talk stems from nervousness, Alvarez chose to remain calm, allowing Berlanga's confidence to speak for itself. Canelo is known for his ability to stay level-headed and let his performance in the ring do the talking. As the fight night approaches, Alvarez seems more determined to let his skills speak louder than words. Edgar Berlanga, known by his nickname The Chosen One, is stepping into the ring with a strong sense of self-belief. Convinced that he possesses a distinct advantage over the 61 previous opponents Canelo has faced and defeated, Berlanga has built his career on raw power and knockout victories, and he believes that these qualities, along with his unique abilities, will set him apart on September 14th. Despite Alvarez's calm approach, Berlanga is ramping up the trash talk, confidently predicting that he will knock Canelo out within 6 rounds. He emphasizes that the upcoming fight is not just about brute strength or size, but also about mentality and boxing intelligence. Berlanga's boldness suggests that he is preparing for an intense mental and physical battle. Berlanga has also made a bold declaration that it is time for Canelo to pass the torch to the younger generation of fighters. He insists that he will not fall short like many others who have attempted to dethrone Alvarez in the past. Berlanga firmly believes that his mental toughness and boxing IQ will give him the edge he needs to secure victory. While many view Berlanga's power as his main asset, the young fighter stresses that his strategic thinking and fight intelligence are what set him apart from others who have faced Canelo. Berlanga feels confident that these factors will help him outsmart and outmaneuver Alvarez in the ring. However, despite Berlanga's confidence, many boxing fans and analysts find his statements both ambitious and amusing. Throughout his illustrious career, Canelo Alvarez has faced and outsmarted some of the highest IQ fighters in the sport, such as Miguel Cotto, Caleb Plant, and Gennady Golovkin. These seasoned fighters came prepared, yet Canelo's experience, skill, and tactical prowess allowed him to emerge victorious. Berlanga insists that he is a different kind of opponent, with qualities that will allow him to succeed where others have failed. Only the fight itself will reveal whether Berlanga's bold claims hold any truth, and whether he can truly pose a threat to Canelo's reign. Canelo Alvarez, meanwhile, remains unfazed by Berlanga's cockiness, seeing through the bravado and recognizing it as a sign of underlying fear. With years of experience and countless victories under his belt, Alvarez knows when an opponent's confidence is merely a front to hide nerves or uncertainty. Having faced some of the best fighters in the world, Canelo is well aware of the mind games that come with boxing. He sees Berlanga's overconfidence as an attempt to psych himself up for the daunting challenge of facing a champion. Alvarez's calm approach suggests that he is fully prepared to dismantle Berlanga's bravado in the ring. As the fight date of September 14 approaches, excitement surrounding the bout is reaching new heights. Scheduled to take place at the iconic T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, the fight is expected to deliver not only high-octane action, but also an intense rivalry between the two fighters. Canelo Alvarez, with an impressive record of 65 fights and 39 knockouts, is a veteran of the sport. His resilience, experience, and tactical expertise have allowed him to dominate even those who rely on raw power and physicality. Canelo's ability to adapt and outthink his opponents has made him one of the most formidable fighters in boxing today, and fans are eager to see how he will approach the challenge posed by Berlanga. Edgar Berlanga, who boasts an undefeated record of 22-0, steps into the ring full of confidence and self-assurance. His bold predictions about knocking Canelo out, coupled with his recent 6-round TKO victory over Patrick McEwen, have generated plenty of buzz in the boxing world. Berlanga has shown himself to be a powerful and aggressive fighter, but questions remain about whether he can handle the level of skill and experience that Canelo brings to the table. Some critics believe that while Berlanga has power, he may lack the versatility and tactical acumen needed to defeat someone of Alvarez's caliber. The mental battle between the two fighters has also been a prominent feature in the lead-up to the fight. Berlanga's loud and aggressive trash talk contrasts sharply with Canelo Alvarez's calm and measured demeanor. Canelo has taken the high road, avoiding the back-and-forth exchanges, and instead focusing on his training and preparation. He views Berlanga's arrogance as a mask for insecurity, a common tactic employed by fighters who are unsure of their chances against a champion. On the other hand, Berlanga insists that his confidence is genuine and that he is more than ready to take down Canelo in front of the world. Adding fuel to the fire, promoter Oscar de la Hoya has thrown his own opinions into the mix, criticizing the fight and the $89.99 pay-per-view price tag. De la Hoya called the match a mismatch and predicted that Berlanga would be completely outclassed by Alvarez. He even went so far as to suggest that a fight against someone like Caleb Plant would have been a more competitive and interesting matchup for fans. These comments have only served to heighten the drama surrounding the fight, with De La Hoya's opinions dividing fans and analysts alike. Adding to the tension, Joe Benavidez Sr., father of super middleweight contender David Benavidez, has also weighed in on the fight. Criticizing Canelo Alvarez's career decisions, Benavidez accused Canelo of avoiding rising fighters and manipulating the conditions of his fights to his advantage. He praised the IBF International Boxing Federation for stripping Alvarez of his title after Canelo refused to fight mandatory challenger William Skull. These criticisms have added a layer of controversy to the fight, with many questioning whether Alvarez is still willing to face the toughest opponents in his weight class. The Alvarez-Berlanga fight is set to take place on the same night as UFC 306, a highly anticipated mixed martial arts event, creating a direct competition for viewers. Both fighters' legacies are on the line in what promises to be an action-packed night of combat sports. With so much at stake, only the outcome on September 14 that will determine who emerges victorious and cements their place as one of the top fighters in the sport. The boxing world will be watching closely to see whether Canelo Alvarez can maintain his dominance, or if Edgar Berlanga will pull off one of the biggest upsets in recent memory. As the fight night draws closer, fans and analysts alike are eagerly awaiting the outcome of what could be a career-defining moment for both Canelo Alvarez and Edgar Berlanga. For Alvarez, a victory would further solidify his status as one of the greatest pound-for-pound fighters in the history of boxing, adding yet another chapter to his already legendary career. For Berlanga, this is a golden opportunity to prove that he can hang with the best and possibly dethrone one of the sport's most celebrated champions. The clash of styles, power, and experience makes this fight a must-watch event. Ultimately, the fight will come down to who can execute their game plan more effectively under the bright lights of Las Vegas. Will Canelo's experience, skill, and adaptability reign supreme once again? Or will Berlanga's raw power and youthful confidence create an upset for the ages? As the world tunes in, one thing is certain: both fighters are prepared to leave it all in the ring, making this one of the most highly anticipated matchups of the year. Fans can expect an explosive night of boxing that will leave a lasting impact on the sport.